Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live completely alone for months in a tower built in the middle of a dense forest? No electricity, no people, only darkness, wind, and the sound of trees. My name is Frederick. I am from the state of Louisiana, USA. In 2017, my life was completely ruined. My girlfriend left me. I was drowning in alcohol. I lost my job. Within 2 months, all my savings were gone. That's when I came across a strange job. Fire Lookout Tower Guard. The work was simple. Live in a tall tower and keep watch for forest fires. No internet, no electricity, only a radio. My duty was from May to October. 6 months alone in the wilderness. When I reached that tower for the first time, it felt as if I had been completely cut off from the world. All around, there were only trees, mountains, and silence. At night, that place became even more terrifying, as if the forest was alive and hiding something. In the beginning, everything was fine. But one day, I was fishing by the riverbank. Tired, I fell asleep right there. Suddenly, someone shook my shoulder and woke me up. I jumped up in shock. There was no one there. But then, between the trees, I saw a black, human-like shadow. It was staring straight at me. I shouted, "Who's there?" I moved toward it. It went behind a tree and vanished. My heart started pounding hard. I understood then, this was not something normal. And from that moment, the most terrifying chapter of my life began. After that incident with the black shadow, I couldn't sleep properly the entire night. Again and again, I felt as if someone was watching me from inside the forest. But I tried to convince myself, you're alone. Your mind is playing tricks on you. The next night, I was on duty. The forest was completely silent. Not even the wind was blowing. At 10 o'clock, I lay down on my bed and set the alarm. Just then, suddenly, from a distance, I heard drums and a strange kind of singing. It felt as if some tribal people were dancing and singing deep inside the forest. The sound was very loud and extremely terrifying. I went near the window. Darkness everywhere. Only the sound. I looked toward the forest with binoculars, but I couldn't see anything. The singing went on for about 5 minutes, and then suddenly, everything stopped, as if someone had switched it off. My heart was pounding violently. The next morning, I called the ranger station on the radio. I told them everything. For a few seconds, they stayed silent. Then they said, "Maybe some tribal people are camping there." But their voice was trembling. I understood right away. They were hiding something. That night, it happened again. Exactly at 10 o'clock, the singing started once more, and then the next night, too. Every night, every time. As if it was set by a clock. I became restless. I decided I would go to the place where the sound was coming from. The next day, I went deep into the forest. I searched for hours, but there was no one there. No fire, no people, no tents. Just an empty, silent forest. When I returned to the tower, my fear only grew stronger. That night, I stayed awake till 10 o'clock. The singing was supposed to come, but 10 passed. Nothing. 11 passed. Nothing. I thought maybe it was finally over. But then, suddenly, strong winds began to blow. The windows started shaking. And then, at my tower's window, tap, tap, tap. Someone knocked. I slowly turned around, and what I saw froze my soul. Outside the window, the same black shadow was standing there. staring straight at me. Outside the window, that black shadow had come even closer now. Around it, the air was swirling as if an invisible storm was being born from its presence. I couldn't see anything inside it, but I felt as if it was watching me, right into my soul. Suddenly, the shadow slowly tilted its head, like a human looking in confusion. That movement shook me to my core. Then it raised its hand and gently placed it against the glass. The moment its hand touched the glass, it spread like black smoke. My entire body felt as if needles were piercing it. Then, thump, thump, thump. Each knock hit straight into my heart. Suddenly, my radio crackled to life. Ksh, ksh. And from within the noise, a broken voice whispered, "Leah, this place." I threw the radio away. Just then, a long scratch appeared on the glass, as if a nail was scraping against it. I screamed, and suddenly everything stopped. The wind, the shadow, the sound, as if the forest had died again. But I knew this wasn't over. I spent the entire night sitting in the corner of the tower. At every sound, my breath caught in my throat. The first light of morning had never felt so relieving before. Like a madman, I ran down the stairs and rushed straight to the ranger station. My hands were shaking as I placed the keys down. "I'm quitting this job." One of the rangers looked into my eyes and softly said, "You saw it, didn't you?" Then he told me the truth. The truth that is never told to anyone who works there. That tower was built on top of an old tribal graveyard. Years ago, an entire tribe was wiped out there. Their souls still wander in that place. That singing is their crying. That shadow is their anger. And anyone who stays there, they do not tolerate. Many people never return from there. And those who did return, even today, they wake up at 10 o'clock at night to that same song. I am one of them. Because even now, when the wind blows hard, I feel someone is standing at the window, watching me. So friends, if this story made your soul shiver, then hit the like button right now. And if you want to hear real scary incidents, mysterious forest stories, and paranormal cases every day, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Comment below and tell us, do you have the courage to spend a night alone in such a forest? Because there are some places where humans go, but not everyone comes back. See you in the next terrifying story.